So in this video, I'm going to cover how to score games in Gamechanger. First step, click on Gamechanger, open the app. Now you're going to select your team. Chances are you're only going to have your team there. So let's pretend we're scoring for the White Sox. So let's go to their screen. Now, the best way to learn is, if you haven't already seen the video, how to practice scoring a game, I'll quickly go over it here. You want to click on the wheel settings there and then practice scoring game, and then you have a fake game and you can just score away. I think that's the best way to do it. It's really easy and you don't have to worry about making a mistake. But let's say we're going to score, I guess, a real game or a game in your schedule. So the White Sox Wally Test team only has one game in their schedule. So that's the one. If you saw the video before, we set the starting lineup. So see, it says view starting lineup because it was already done and that was explained in the previous video. So from here, you're just going to click on resume scoring. The game starts and you can see up here, it's the scoreboard, and we're playing the Blue Jays. Their starting pitcher is number 3. Our first batter is also number 3, last name Courtnall. Okay, so once the game starts, so the pitcher throws the first pitch. You just click on this big baseball that says pitch. Say it was a ball. Second pitch, let's say it's called strike. Third pitch, it's a foul ball. And then let's say the next pitch, the swing and miss. So the batter is out, so the scoreboard's updated. Next batter comes up. Let's say he's called strike, and then he hits it. Say he hits a ground ball. And did he get a single, double, triple, error, foul ball? Let's say he was out at first, and then I have to show where it was fielded. So if the shortstop, I'm just going to click on his glove. Say he fielded about here. I'm going to drag his glove there. The ball goes to him, and then the first baseman moved to the first base bag. He threw it there, and he was out. So let's do next batter. Oops. I'm going to go back. I did that too fast. So the next batter comes up. Let's say it was called strike. Oh no, I made a mistake. It wasn't called strike. So it was actually a ball. So I'm just going to click on undo here and do that pitch again. So it was a ball. So, but the pitch after that was a swing and miss. Another swing and miss. And the third one was a swing and miss, accept and switch. Oh no, I made another mistake. It wasn't a swing and miss. It was actually a drop third strike. So on the bottom here, I'm going to click undo. Then I can do that pitch again, and it was actually a drop third strike, swinging, and let's say he's out at first. So the catcher picked up the ball and he threw it to the first baseman, and they got the out. So now we're at the next inning. So now the defensive team has changed. So let's say he does a ball, a ball, a ball, a ball. It's a walk. Next batter, swing and miss. Then let's say he gets the ball in play. Another ground ball. The batter is out, but it's actually a double play. And again, the shortstop picked it up here. The second baseman covered the second base bag for out number 1, and then he threw it to the first baseman. And then we have a double out, or a double play. So let's say the next batter, he gets a foul ball, another foul ball, then he gets ball in play. It's a line drive. He gets a single. Third baseman got it there. So next batter, let's say he gets a ball in play right away. Gets a ground ball. Fielder's choice. So it went to the third baseman, and he threw it to the second baseman, and they got the guy advancing to second base out. So I'm going to click on out, and that is 3 outs. So what else? I'll show a couple more plays, but it's pretty straightforward. What else? Oh, let's do errors. Okay, so let's say called strike, called strike. Actually, let's do something else. So let's say the first guy's walked, second guy's walked, third guy's walked, and then the bases are loaded. Then finally the pitcher throws a strike, and then he struck out that guy, and now he's on a hot streak, struck out that guy, accept and switch. Now the next team's up, so let's say it's a strike, ball in play, ground ball, he's a single, and say the pitcher fielded it here, but the guy was safe. So now the manager comes up and says, hey, what was my pitcher's pitch count? So up here, I can click on the current pitcher and, I click on view pitch counts. And then G. Courtnall for the White Sox has thrown 13 pitches. Uh-oh, I made a big mistake here. Red T, 33 pitches. So I made a mistake. Remember when he walked 3 in a row? They actually changed pitchers, and I forgot to change the pitcher. So to fix that, I would click on plays here at the bottom. So let's see, when was he changed? So here's a list of all the plays. So he walked the first batter, second batter, and then the third batter. So here's where the pitching change was made that I forgot to do. So I'm going to click on edit, and then I'm going to see these are the things I can edit. I'm going to edit the pitcher. So at this point, they actually had put in Blake and then save. And now if I go back, you can see from where I made the edit right here, I'll just click on it once. And it says now it has Blake pitching, and then the other strikeouts, Blake pitching, so it's fixed. So then I'm going to go back to score, and now I can do the pitch count because the manager wants to know how many pitches did Blake throw. So see, Red had 24, and Blake had 9 pitches, 9 strikes. Okay, so that's how you fix that error. So what else? Let's say there's a ball in play. It's a ground ball. But let's say it's a fielding error, so I'm going to click on error. So shortstop picked it up, and he threw it all the way over here. So that's done. And who committed the error? So it was shortstop, so I'm going to assign the error to the shortstop. So they're both safe. So now let's go to next pitch. Let's say it's a swing and miss, but it was in the dirt. So he advances because it was a wild pitch. He advances because it was on the same pitch. So I already said it's a wild pitch, so I'm just going to, for the guy advancing to third, so I'm going to say on the same pitch. So then let's go to next batter. He's hit by a pitch. Uh-oh, base is loaded. So how are they going to get out of this? So the pitcher throws swing and miss, ball in play, ground ball, batter out. Let's say it's a triple play. So Garth Butcher got the ball here. He tagged the base. He threw it to second base, and he threw it to first base, and he's out. Out. So that's how they got the triple play. I did that wrong. Let's do that again. Okay, so what should have done is also I clicked undo on the bottom here to undo it. So let's say ball in play. It's a ground ball. So it's a triple play. So Garth picks up the ball here. And then he throws it to second base. Then he throws it to first base. So then I'm done. So he is safe, but the rest of them are out. So the run... Oh, the run counted, didn't it? Okay, well. Okay, so that run in Little League is not going to count because he was out. So I could undo it and change it, or I could click on the 3 dots here and I can do a manual override, and I can click on the score and actually change it to 0 because I want it to stay 0-0. And okay, so I'm gonna just finish this game off just to show you. Swing and miss, swing and miss. What else? Oh, okay, so we've advanced through the batters. So, oops, damn. So we advanced through the batters, and it's saying add a 12th end of White Sox batting order. Do you want to add 12th batter or just return to the top of the lineup? So let's swing and miss, swing and miss, swing and miss. It's the middle of the third. I just want to get through this inning and then show what happens at the end of the game. So he hits a home run. Courtnall hits next batter, line drive, double right here. And then say next batter. Oh, they're also at the top of the lineup. So I go return to the top of the lineup. Okay, go ahead. Then let's just do swing and miss. Okay, let's end this swing and miss. So he pitches, swing and miss. This guy, he's out. He was trying to steal, but even though the catcher tricked him, he still had the ball, even though it looked like a pass ball, and he threw him out. And then let's do another swing and miss, swing and miss, swing and miss. Okay, so end of third. I'm going to pretend this game was only 3 innings, so I'm going to click on the dots. I'm going to say game over. Now, in Wally Little League, we're not going to worry about winning pitcher, losing pitcher, or save, so we're just going to skip and finalize game. And then, after the game is over, it says final. Here's my list of plays, what happened, who was there, who did what. And then info, just, I don't know, doesn't really show anything. Box score. So for managers, we don't really want to share stats for various different reasons. So sometimes you'll get fan requests from family members. Just deny them or just ignore them. So at the end of the game, basically the most important thing is you're going to go to plays. And then there's your scorebook. And there you have, it looks just like your regular scorebook that we do on paper. And then you're going to want to share it to, like, the managers are going to have access to a folder. We'll probably call it scorebook or major scorebook. And you're just going to dump it in there, preparing to upload the file. And now it's been loaded there. Now, I recommend that let's go to that. Oops. Let me find my drive folder. So we're going to go to drive. Wrong drive. So I'm going to look in the scorebook folder. So it's all by date. Now, see, Gamechanger assigns it this weird name. It calls it null game something. So I'm actually going to rename it. So if the White Sox scored this game, this is from the White Sox. So I'm just going to put White Sox, the first letter in a capital, and then the rest in lowercase. So then we can use that convention to know who scored the game, because in this folder, so we have White Sox versus Blue Jays, there's also going to be another file that the Blue Jays scorekeepers upload. I think that's it. So again, that kind of shows how to do it. But I think the best way is to click on your team. To learn is to practice scorekeeping. The best way to learn scorekeeping is by just doing a practice game. So you go to your team, click on settings, practice scoring a game, and then you can go through all that. And then this is just a fake game as well. So you can do that. And then say if, you go to your game changer and you don't have, say if you're on the White Sox, you don't have the White Sox in your game changer home yet because you haven't been added as staff, then make sure to watch the video that's I think it's called How to Practice Scoring a Game and Creating a Game Changer account. That'll show you how you can just make up a team to practice scoring. Okay, that's a long video. I think we'll end it there.